Hey guys, it's FeArr here, and I'm coming with you guys with a commentary about a subject that I'm going to figure out in a few minutes. I'm going to be showing you guys my first 1800 I have ever hit. Although it was on private match, I still want to show you guys because it was my first 1800. So, after the shot, I'll cut right to the game. And things like that about it. But as of right now, we're just going to do like a quick run through of how we all met and stuff met. And like how we got to meet each other and get to like make FeArr in general. So to start off, I originally was in a team called Jinx. I was a proud owner. I loved being the owner of a team. It was fun and I loved just having a clan in general because I love having like sportsmanship and stuff. You're doing something that you enjoy, which, as you can tell, is playing the game.
Be advised, hostile counter UAV is online.
Playing the game.
Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
So Jinx was doing well after. There was this one kid named, I don't remember. His name is I don't remember. I just honestly don't remember his gamer tag because it's been nearly a year. So he was causing huge commotion. He was making members want to leave, annoying people, causing issues, not doing his part in the team, being inactive, etc. So you could say a bad member. Oh, there's no more. I want to try to hit the button. Anywho, so he caused a lot of problems, as you can tell. And so, me being the owner, I said, okay, I don't want to deal with this. This is not good for a team. So I kicked him out of FeArr. I kicked him out of Jinx.
Be advised, hostile hunter killer drone inbound.
Because I was so
Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
I didn't feel like, honestly, dealing with the team.
UAV on
standby. I told the co-owner that I asked the co-owner if he could take over. If he could take over the team while I was gone. So he did that for me, and I was very happy. Let's not say excited, but I was pleased that the co-owner were doing me a favor like that. So I go ahead and I go over to Xbox One. I'm playing for maybe not a month, but maybe 3 weeks at the most. What I was doing was I was playing Assassin's Creed, and I was trying to get the highest rank. I was trying to unlock stuff, just doing. And one day, I get this message from our co-owner saying, "Dude, you're a backstabber. Can't believe you recruited him back behind everybody's back and stuff like that." And I was honestly confused because I had not been online for 3 weeks. I was not communicating with the team. I let him handle the business. So once they're off Xbox One, I went to 360. Instead of asking for an invite to his party and being nice and smooth with it, I just joined session in progress, joint party, and I was going to talk to him. Backstabber, I hadn't even recruited him. I was not even online for the past 3 weeks, and you were there when I kicked that person to blame. So after he says, well, after I tell him that, he slowly begins to agree with me, and he understands that I was not there to do the business of recruiting him back in and or putting him in again. So by that time, he had already made his own team called Fake. And in that party that I had, who we know as the owner, Ghost, his gamer tag was FeArr. His old gamer tag was Mox. So he was in that party, and he was kind of quiet because at the time he didn't like me because he had found out why
Good
like
news.
rage. Well,
The
I mean,
jet cleared.
why
It's go
fake
time.
would think. So he we didn't communicate for a minute, and Jinx and Fake kind of did their own thing and pulled some weight and pulled my team back together because I had lost at least 3/4 of my team, while Fake had stolen a mass majority of my team, which was wow, I just missed that. Which was the problem. So as time passes, we get members and stuff, but the owner of Fake, who was her co-owner, because we had such a good relationship, no homo, we decided to merge clans. So instead of it being Jinx and Fake, it was called JVF. And we were both happy with that idea, and it was a great idea in our opinion. So we started getting things put together and stuff like that. Well, maybe a week later, no, not even a week, maybe a month later. I was in a party. No, me, the owner, Mox, two of the other members were just in a party.
Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
We were trick shotting in custom games, capture the flag, that kind of thing. So we were playing, and one of our members showed the owner his Instagram, and because I don't have the message and I don't remember his Instagram or whatever it's called, I can't tell you guys precisely but what the owner ended up telling him was if I was that ugly or if I looked like that, he would have killed himself. And me and Ross both responded in the same way of how that was so rude and uncalled for. And if you agree, you agree. If you don't, I don't understand you at all. So, after me and Knox talk to him and we communicate with the owner, he decides that he doesn't feel like being an owner of a team. He just ends Fake and he becomes a solo player. So after a while, I was very confused of what to do. Was my team, we still refer to it as Jinx and Fake, so the Jinx and Fake was not our best of players. It was people who got recruited in, but was not of the best. Of their best players, they will be put in the team JVF, which was practically an upper league. So it's kind of like major league, minor league, that kind of thing. So we after that, I was highly confused. I didn't know what to do, and I was kind of letting every possibility of Jinx and stuff in me. So what you guys should possibly do is go and try to find another team. So everybody went on and did that, and pretty much all the members had left, and I was okay with that. This is a long time ago that I'm having a hard time remembering this story. What happened? So a few days later, I had officially ended the team. And everybody had their own team and stuff like that, so
Be advised, hostile lightning strike
me
inbound.
getting that notice ahead of time worked very well for everyone. So I ended up I became a solo player too. I did not want to be in a team at the moment. I was kind of I enjoyed being a solo player because I was a solo player, then I joined a team. So I went back to being a solo player, and then the person who ended fake made a new team called Rage. Because we communicate, I was just join this team just because. So I joined his team and it was wonderful. And the owner, he decides, I guess, to like be completely rude to everybody. Anybody who aggravated him, annoyed him, he would just kick straight out. One time he would say, if you had your friends list or if you're related to this person, you will be kicked out of the team. And so, as he continued to do that, plenty of members vanished, and you could say, oh, from what I remember, there's only 3 people in the team. It was me, the co-owner, and one member who I did not even know, who was one and only Mox, who had been kicked out of Rage, and made his own team called FeArr. So one day, I sent a message to him, and I say, how about Rage does a clan battle versus FeArr?
Report when victory is yours.
And he agreed, and I was like, I planned on leaving Rage if it got to an active, and I was just doing something to see if people would respond. Sadly enough, only me and that one member who I did not know was in the team ended up joining. So it was a 1-1 game. The 2 of us had won 1 match, and I just decided to call it off because it was an unfair game, and it was just not fun anymore. It was just boring and aggravating. So after the game, Mox sends me a message. He says, hey, if you ever want to join a team, or if you ever want to leave your team, you can come and join FeArr. You don't even have to. And I respected him for making that call because he was in Rage, so he understood what was happening. So after a while, I tell the owner, okay, dude, I'm sorry, but I cannot deal with you anymore. The way you're an owner and stuff like that, I just can't do it. And I leave Rage. So I joined FeArr, and I asked Mox if I could, do I still have to try out? And because it had been a while, he said yes. And at that time, recruiting in small teams wasn't really like, recruitment challenges, like, it's more like 1v1, if you get this many kills you can be in. So
Hostile
I
counter
1v1
UAV above. Radar is down.
and it was a 30-10 or a 30-5 game. I had made it in the FeArr, and I was kind of what I would say a big deal. It was more so like, okay, I made it in. I guess I'm a small team, and me, the members, and everybody get to know each other.
Hostile UAV above.
It just becomes a nice, big, warming team. And at that point, everything was cool.
Hostile
We
care
recruited
package
more
inbound.
people, and people began to join FeArr, and it was it was wonderful. Then YouTube became. Then we made our own YouTube and things like that, and then you know what's from YouTube and so on. So thank you all for listening to this story. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I appreciate you coming to my channel.